So in the old world, when we had copper lines and people that didn't move from a single desk for 8 full hours a day, there was a lot of reliability in that system. But the way people work today is very mobile and it's very diverse. And the cloud systems are very much more reliable in a mobile and diverse workforce. Multi-location poses a particular difficult problem for businesses in providing high availability. Say a customer with 20, 30 locations decides to use networking as their redundancy method. They have to build a very hardened central location, and they have to run a very complex multi-location network with resiliency built into the network. Lots of overhead in terms of time, effort, and money for all those networking circuits and staying on top of that. Other companies may choose to put their resiliency local into each of the offices. Say again, there's another company with 20, 25 branch offices. They are now putting that resiliency local in each branch office. They might be storing extra cards, they might be storing phones. They will have to have technicians that are able to go to each of those locations and restore service in case of an interruption. At RingCentral, we believe our job is to combine the best of both worlds, to provide the resiliency and to mix in the flexibility that businesses demand today. So one of the first things that RingCentral delivers is this is all we do. We have over 1,000 people that do nothing but think about how to run the world's best cloud service. The second thing that we provide is geo-redundancy. This is hard for most companies to accomplish on their own. We provide bi-coastal and multi-location, so a disaster that might happen on one side of the country is not affected in the other. Our design from the beginning, the way we built our resiliency and redundancy in our system also allows us to do upgrades on the fly without impacting service. This is nearly impossible to do in an on-prem based PBX because you have to take the system down to do the upgrade. In the RingCentral world, we're constantly delivering updates every 6 to 8 weeks to the platform seamlessly to customers without any interruption in service. One of the core architectures of RingCentral is protecting customer data. For example, a voicemail be replicated into 4 different places all at once. In a traditional on-premise system, that information may be stored on a tape or it may not even be backed up at all. So the RingCentral platform is able to provide the robustness around preventing messages from being deleted in a disaster. So one of the final things in an on-premise PBX is the rules of how your calls are handled are local to that PBX on-premise. For example, something as simple as a pipe bursting in a business can be devastating. They're unable to reach their system and unable to make changes to their call flow. In a cloud-based system, they can make that change as soon as they know the event happened, reroute their calls to another location or to employees' cell phones or to a third party to keep that continuity in their business. Now that customers are choosing cloud-based phone systems for their businesses, they're getting the resiliency of a large cloud-based platform, they're getting the flexibility of what cloud offers, and truly they're getting the best of both worlds.